Hi, friends, and welcome back to the Tea with Honey podcast. Mandy, how are you?
I'm good, Teddy. How are you? I feel like I haven't talked to you in a while.
I know. I've had a couple of like days. Like today was definitely, I said this last week, a little bit of a low spoons day. Today was like better, good, definitely better than last week. But another I feel like I've been going nonstop. So
traveling again.
Traveling, yeah, busy.
And you got home yesterday, right?
I did. So we're recording this Wednesday evening. I got home Tuesday. I left Sunday for a work trip. Had my work event Monday and then flew home Tuesday morning. I had a really early flight.
You were up at 4:30, right?
I was up at 4:30 yesterday or Tuesday morning. I keep saying yesterday. It is yesterday. But I was up at 4:30, caught my flight home, and then immediately, because it was Palia update day, got home, threw some makeup on, and hopped on stream. So Had to. I couldn't miss it.
Give the people what they want. We needed to see the Palia update.
We needed to see it. I needed to see it. I couldn't have waited. I would have been so antsy if I had been like, okay, well, I'm going to wait until tomorrow to watch.
No way. No chance.
Not a chance. So I hopped on stream and we played a little bit of Palia Tuesday afternoon. It was fun.
Yeah. How was the travels? How was the work trip?
Work trip was fine. It was ordinary. I will say, and this is kind of going to touch on something that I want to talk about a little bit later on in the podcast, but I landed at my work trip. I got in at probably like 2-ish to my hotel, and I had nothing to do that night. Absolutely nothing. And I didn't know what to do with myself. I was in an area that it wasn't a big city per se. It was an hour outside of a large city, and there was not a lot around. So I thought, okay, I'll go to lunch. It was about 2, so I was like, I haven't had lunch yet. I'll go to like a late lunch. I found a place that said bar and grill. I looked at the pictures. It was a place that had like ketchup and mustard on the center of the table, like a Heinz bottle and salt and pepper. It looked very casual.
Solid.
And so I said, this will be a good place to just go sit by myself, you know? Because I have a hard time doing things by myself. And I guess not doing things by myself, but specifically going out to eat by myself.
Yeah.
So I said, it's okay. I'll find a place that looks casual enough that it'll be fine. I get there. There's a maitre d'. He sits me at my table. He hands me like 3 menus, and they were all like leather-bound menus. And I was like, I made the biggest mistake.
Oh,
First of all, I would like to say this host, he walked me to a table in the center of the room. There were booths lining the entire room. Booths all over. Where I could have just tucked away and not been embarrassed that I was a girl by myself, which I shouldn't be. But of course, I'm going to be more self-conscious.
Right.
And I had my Kindle with me. I was like, I'm just going to take my Kindle and sit there and read and hang out. He puts me in the center of the room. He put a table for 2 in the center of the room. And I looked at him and I said, is there any chance I could get a booth, actually? And I was really proud of myself for saying something.
Yeah?
And he's like, yeah, sure.
Oh.
And he moved me over to a booth. And I was like,
sweet.
Probably should have thought of that. That would have been nice. But so it was fine. I ended up getting French onion soup and some sweet potato fries at this like fancy stinking restaurant that I thought was a bar and grill, and clearly was a little bit fancier than I thought it was going to be.
So you and your Kindle.
Me and my Kindle. I had a Kindle date. Hot date with my Kindle. But I did that, and then, okay, cool. 3:00. Now what am I going to do? So in my head, I was like, I'll go to a movie. I've done this before on work trips where when I don't, like, if I have an afternoon or an evening to myself and I don't want to just stay in the hotel, I'll go see a movie. So I was looking up movies to go see, and there was nothing that I wanted to go see. So we talked last week about the Twisters movie. And so I thought, like, I could do that. But it seems a little bit scary to go to like by yourself. I don't know.
Like a tornado movie?
Yeah. You know, like it's
Kind of
adrenaline
doomsday.
inducing. Yeah. I don't think it would be one that I would really want to see by myself. And I have had the conversation with Mr. Teddy and that he wanted to see it too. So
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not going to go to that.
Right.
Other than that, it was Deadpool, Wolverine. Count me out of that one. Haven't seen any of those.
Okay.
And Despicable Me 4.
I don't think I would have gone to the movies.
And then one really, it was like Long Legs or something, some scary movie.
I've heard a lot about that movie, though. I don't know what it's about, but I've heard a lot of things.
I think it's like a horror film. It's a scary movie.
Okay.
And so
I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by it.
I am not going to the movies. So I didn't go.
Hard pass.
Go. Instead, I sat in my hotel room and I binge watched the Sims playthrough, like an entire Sims playthrough. It was Kelsey and Peachy K, who is a big Sims creator. She does a lot of like YouTube Let's Play series. And so she did a Rags to Royalty series. And it's like 15 episodes long. Each episode was 30 minutes. And I watched the entire thing over the course of like the 3 days I was there.
Holy
2
cow.
days.
So did they become royalty?
Yes.
Wow.
I don't think it's over. I think she still has a couple episodes to go. I think she's wrapping it up. But anyway, that was my weekend.
Sounds thrilling.
that was my travel, at least.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm a little bit jealous because I would kill to have like a hotel room to myself.
Yeah.
From 2 p.m. to the next day.
Yeah.
Be able to like bring a Switch or something. That sounds like my dream.
Yeah. I feel like as a parent, definitely a different situation. For me, because I'm not a parent yet, I don't have... for me, it's like, oh, I just miss my dogs. Yeah. Oh, I just miss the comforts of home, like having all of my things. And so, yeah, I get it. I get it. As someone
peace and quiet to you is like, oh, this is kind of strange. Like, I want my comfort zone. Right. And for me, I'm like, peace and quiet, please, right now.
Literally anywhere, any hotel, give it to me. I'm sure.
I don't care where. I think that's part of the reason why I'm so excited to go to TwitchCon this year, because I'm going by myself and I'm like, you know, I might just call it a night at like 7 p.m. every day and just go sit in a quiet room.
You will not. You will not.
I'm actually going to have fun.
You're going to have a blast.
But is that thought in the back of my mind every single time I think about it? Absolutely.
I get that.
But that's okay. So I'm glad you got to relax a little bit around the travels, though, and have some downtime.
Yeah. Yeah. It was one of those, I have a hard time sitting still sometimes. And so being there, I have a whole afternoon to myself and I didn't touch my Switch one time. I sat there and watched those.
I'm proud of you.
I sat there and watched those YouTube videos, but I was on my computer the whole time doing something. I was trying to be productive.
Stream or work stuff?
On my laptop. Yeah, I was trying to get stuff done. So I have a hard time sitting still.
I get that. I totally do. I had a very uneventful weekend, but I fought for some time to myself. Good. And we got invited to this party a while ago. And I was like, you know what? I don't think I want to go. You know, we didn't really know the people that well, whatever. So I was like, I'm just not going to go out of my way for this party. And obviously my husband, being the social butterfly he is, he's like, well, I'm going to go.
The extrovert, yeah.
Right. And I was like, perfect. Like, you go, have fun. There's going to be other kids there. So he's taking the little one. And I was like, that's great. Like, I'm just going to hang out. And I felt bad because all day he was like, well, what are you going to do with your like time to yourself? It's like, I don't know. I don't have any plans. Like, I'm not planning anything.
Anything but have responsibility is what I'm going to do.
Right. Yeah. So I'm proud of myself because I prioritized the time to myself. And I don't think my husband took me seriously because like an hour before the party, he was like, are you sure you don't want to come? I was like, I RSVP'd myself. No, like, yes, I'm not going. And as soon as they left, I drove myself to Starbucks. I got myself my favorite drink. And then I went to the thrift store for a little bit. So I love popping in there. And there's a really, really good one, probably like 10, 15 minutes from me. And I swear like in the back of my mind, I told myself, I have a couple hours to myself. I want to play Palia. Like I want to sit at my house in the quiet, be alone at my house and like enjoy. So I told myself, quick, like we're going to drive 15 minutes there. You're going to run through the store, no cart, no basket, nothing. And then you're going to get home. I don't know why the thrift gods do it this way, but the times that I want to run through the store are the times where they have the best stuff. So
I get that.
Yeah, I had no cart, I had no basket, and the amount of things that were in my hands, like breakable, old serving platters. I mean, my fingers were numb. My biceps hurt so bad from just like holding everything. But I had a good time. I was there a lot longer than I wanted to be, but I made it home. I played some Palia. And it was just really relaxing. My husband ended up taking our daughter to the party, but then also took her to his work and showed her his office, because that's what a 2-year-old wants to do on a Saturday.
Right. Yeah, she wants to go to her dad's office.
But apparently it was cute. And then he took her out to dinner for a little dinner date. And I was like, that was perfect. He said he had the best time with her. So I'm glad they had fun. I had my fun just relaxing and resetting. It was really exciting when they came home because I was like, okay, I had some time to myself. But other than that, we didn't really do anything else this weekend. So
it's good. I mean, I'm glad you prioritized that. You need that time.
Needed it.
It's important.
Absolutely.
It's important to do that, especially since you are home with your daughter.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
All the time.
Right.
And you don't have time. You don't have time off ever. So
right. And it's
an
not
afternoon is important.
Yeah. And I'm not saying I'm going to say no to every single invite we get somewhere, but I think there are certain times where it's important to listen to yourself. And if your mind is saying like, you could use some time to yourself or you could use some time at home, do it and don't feel bad. Don't feel guilty. Like your friends will understand. I would prefer like if I was having a party and someone couldn't make it last minute because they just needed some time to themselves after a crazy week, more power to you. Absolutely. Like I'm going to 10 out of 10 say, do thing.
It. Yeah.
So I'm proud of myself because normally I wouldn't want to upset anyone, but I was like,
yeah,
do it.
That's what I would say. I think it's important to not, I know for me, like I'm such a people pleaser. If I have the opportunity to be somewhere and somebody is asking me to be, of course. Yep. I'll be there. Not a problem.
Right.
Am I going out of my way, bending backwards, doing whatever I can to make that happen and like probably making myself uncomfortable? Yeah. But I'm doing it for someone else.
Right.
And it's like, I need to not, I think that's a version of that where, you know, running yourself dry.
Yeah.
To make it to someone else's thing so that someone else is happy. But like in return, your well is running dry and you're like, I need time.
I need some time. And I think
it's good to prioritize that. Absolutely.
Yes. And I have had moments like it's not the first time I've done that, but if my husband wants to get together with his friends and their wives and, you know, they have kids, we have kids, it's always fun. But I value the friendships I have where I can text like the wife or my friend in that friend group and be like, listen, I'm really just in need of some time. Like, can I have a couple hours and you can hang out with my husband and my daughter, but I'm going to stay home. And they're so understanding about it. And I just think that's really important to keep front of mind. It's like, you're not doing it to hurt anyone's feelings. It's like, take care of yourself. It's okay.
Absolutely.
Aside from that, you know what? We actually had something tragic happen. So we live in a ranch. So our house is like a 1950s ranch. And there's 2 bathrooms upstairs and 1 in the basement. And the one in the basement, I've never been in. I refuse to go in. It's just, I've seen a lot of spiders in there. I don't go there. And then there's 2 upstairs. Our master bathroom, so the one connected to the master bedroom, it was like 3 a.m. one night, and I heard this weird like ticking sound, and I thought my husband was clipping his toenails at 3 a.m. and I was like, what are you doing? Like, please stop. And apparently In the middle of the night, our toilet bowl that holds the water cracked straight down the middle. And the water is just dripping all over the floor.
No. So you heard water drips.
It was water dripping.
Toenail clips.
At 3 in the morning, like half asleep, I was like, you are cutting your nails. And so there's like a crack in like the tank. So where you would rest, like if you were to sit backwards, what you would rest your back on. And the tank cracked all the way up. And so we only have one usable toilet in our house right now. And that's like, it's really tough. It's really, really tough. So I have to walk down the hall.
You have to. You just refuse to use one.
Absolutely. I will never.
I am the kind of girl who, like, if there is a private, secluded bathroom in any house, my house, any house I'm at, that is where I am going. I would 1,000% prefer a secluded, hidden away basement bathroom than one right off the kitchen, than one right off the living room. Like, please, no thank you.
The only bathroom available, because I won't use the basement one, is right next to the kitchen and the living room.
Not a chance.
I think I've just gotten so like numb to privacy at this point, because probably like 99% of the time, if I'm going to the bathroom, there is a 2-year-old staring at me, like right next to me. So I don't know what like personal space is at this point.
Yeah, I guess.
But we have like little duct tape over the toilet as a reminder not to use it. And so do you remember the infomercial? It was like years ago. I think it's called like Flex Seal or Flex Tape.
Oh, yeah.
That guy, there's like a pipe bursting with water and he takes that piece of tape and just slaps it on and it completely stops the water. I think we're going to try to hunt down that and get the toilet going again. So we'll see if that's
Can I provide a recommendation?
Yes, absolutely.
There is this place. There's a couple different things you could do.
Okay.
There's a place called Home Depot. There's also a place called Lowe's.
Okay.
And they sell toilets. You can just get a toilet.
Here's
like, I don't think that Flex Seal tape is going to be a great long-term solution for you, unfortunately. I think you should probably just invest in a toilet. Listen, I am not one to critique spending. But maybe don't get a new Tamagotchi this week. Maybe get a toilet.
I mean, maybe I'll see if there's an aisle that has Flex Tape at Home Depot instead. Oh my gosh.
Just listen, I don't know. I've never bought a toilet.
I don't know how to install that. Then you got to hire someone.
Yes, but all you're doing with the Flex Seal is pushing a problem that is going to be need to be rectified in the next couple of months regardless.
Well, we'll see.
Like,
well, look at the warranty.
That Flex Seal tape may work for a month.
I'll look at the fine print and see how long it'll last.
I'd track down a toilet.
I don't know. Here's the problem. We have been working with an architect and a builder group on our house to like draw it up. We want to add up. We wanted to purchase a house that we could renovate over time, and we have someone working on it. And so we're like, do we want to buy a toilet now or should we wait? Because they're going to redo the whole master bathroom anyways. So I'm like, I don't want to commit to a toilet now.
Buy a toilet and put the same toilet in.
There's not a lot of easy.
There's not. Yes, I don't think there's a lot of variety in toilets. I mean,
but aren't they like sealed into the ground?
Yeah, you think you can just reseal it? I mean, I'm not a plumber.
My gosh. This sounds very complicated.
I think you just pull the toilet up, put the toilet back down.
I don't think it's that easy. I don't think it's as easy.
I don't think it's grout. I think it's like a seal, like a clear, like a putty.
I have no idea.
Listen, neither of us know. Neither of us know what we're talking about. But I would buy a toilet. You know, I mean, you have been in the house that you live in now. How long have you been there?
Almost a year. Not even.
Okay, so about a year. And like you were wanting to do renovations immediately. So
I know.
Who knows how long it's going to be before construction starts? I just get a toilet in there and then I don't think they're that expensive. I think they're like a few $100s at most.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Maybe. Keep me updated on the toilet.
Maybe I'll get a new toilet.
Or so just use the basement. Or you can use the basement.
Well, the basement bathroom door has been shut for almost a year now. So I guarantee you it's like 100 times worse than it was when I moved in because I haven't gone in there. And I don't know if my husband has, but guarantee you he's not cleaning it. I'm not cleaning it. He's not cleaning it. So I'm not going in there.
So the Spideys just have taken over.
It's a Spidey room. That door stays locked, tight shut. But yeah, that was it. The only other thing I had happen, kind of going into like Tamagotchi talks, so the first thing that happened, my new child as of last week, he was great. Perfect. He got proposed to. Oh. He got proposed to out of the blue. That Alice in Wonderland character. So in my opinion, like the biggest draw to the version I'm playing. Randomly, we went to visit. She came out, proposed, gave him a ring. And I was like, absolutely, I'm saying yes. But it was like 8 a.m. And I'm like, if I say yes, they're going to hatch a new child now. And for the next hour and a half, I'm going to have to be glued to this thing. Yeah. And so that made for a very hectic morning. But I did it. And I will say, I got a notification, I think it was yesterday, that the Tamagotchi has low battery. And I don't think I'm going to fix it. And so I forgot about it. And I don't know if that means the Tamagotchi is gone or if it'll revive it. But you can't do anything. It just says low battery on the screen. And
so with the Tamagotchi that you are playing, it's not the Uni. It's the On.
Correct.
Is it like physical batteries you put in? Because that's not a rechargeable one, correct?
It's those circle, like 2032,
wow.
like the OG kind of batteries. And I have a drawer full. I have plenty.
You just don't want to replace it. Yeah.
I just think we're going to call it a day with that one. I think, I think this is a very humane way to say goodbye. I
think you and I... were you in stream at all today?
Nope. Not to hear any of the Tamagotchi updates.
I think you and I must be on the same wavelength here.
Oh boy.
Because
on too?
I have kept this Tamagotchi alive for 3 weeks now?
Yeah.
Same Tamagotchi. I love it. It's a cute little unicorn. Yeah. I love him. He's adorable. He's asked to leave a couple of times and I've always said, no, you're not going to leave because my plan is to get him married,
right,
and then have his egg. And I don't know because I read somewhere that like maybe you told me the evolution, like once you get 5 cycles in, you get this like cool one or whatever. Like once you like evolve them up into like the 5th generation, like at a certain generation, you can get this like special Tamagotchi that you can only get if you've gone 5 generations up or whatever. So maybe I read it online. Anywho. I was like, I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to do. So this whole time I have been keeping this Tamagotchi alive so that I can marry it off and then raise the child of this unicorn Tamagotchi.
Right.
This morning I woke up and I kept him alive the entire trip. Everything good. I had a babysitter for him while I went to my work event to make sure he was good. I just left him at the hotel, whatever. This morning I woke up. I took care of him last night before bed. We woke up at the same time. He had his little sleepy eyes. And then he looked at me and he said, I want to go heal the world with my unicorn horn. Will you let me leave?
That's and what I said, word for word.
Yeah, basically. The power of my horn is calling my healing powers. Let me go heal the world. Or something. I don't know. Something about
how
healing
could you
the world
say no to
with
that?
Horn.
Sheesh.
And so I, in my eyes rubbing slumber, said, bye. Yeah, go. And I totally forgot that I have been doing this for 3 weeks and raising this thing so that I could marry it and then have its child. Like the only reason I have stuck through this was because I was like, I'm going to generation it up. And for some reason, some part of me said, sure, see you later. So he got his stinking little knapsack, his little red bag on his stick, and he peaced out. He just left.
And then what happens now?
He walked. It was so mean though. Like, because I was already feeling like I'm letting go of this child that I have been raising for 3 weeks, right? Like I was already feeling kind of sad about it. He walks off the screen, comes back, pokes his head in, starts crying, leaves again, pokes his head back in, smiles, and then leaves. It was mean.
Can you not?
It was mean. I'm like, please, just, this is hard enough. Thank you.
I have goosebumps. That's really dramatic.
So it left, and then I go, okay, that's fine. It's gonna leave, and then like I can start a new one when I'm ready. No,
right?
Immediately hatches a new egg. Immediately, he leaves, new egg hatches. Immediately, a new egg hatched. I didn't even get to choose. Like, if you don't choose an egg, it chooses an egg for you and it hatches it. So this morning, I was like, I do not care. I don't care. So I was getting ready and I had the Tamagotchi sitting. I was getting ready for stream this morning because this was all before stream. And he's sitting on my bathroom counter and this little newborn Tamagotchi is crying. And I go, I don't care. I don't care. I'm not even going to look at you. I'm not even going to look at you. And I kept ignoring it. And then at one point right before stream, it was doing its little like, I need medicine thing. And I was like, sorry. I left it. I just left it. So there's a Tamagotchi who has passed away on my bathroom counter right now. And I don't know what to do with him. I know.
Why am I so sad for that little guy?
I know.
I think you can turn the Tamagotchi off. I think the unis you can turn off.
I Googled how to do it and I couldn't figure it out. I was rushing this morning and so this little guy, and I'm not even gonna, like, he was on his last leg the last time I saw him, and I didn't even put any energy into him. I only fed him like 4 bottles and played with his rattle a couple of times. And then I said, I cannot do this. I have to get ready for stream. I'm like doing something. I can't be raising an infant during stream. So he perished in my bathroom. I don't even want to go click on it because I'm scared that I'm going to click to see that like he's gone to Tamagotchi heaven and then it's going to immediately hatch another egg and I can't. I'm like, So
oh, yeah.
That's my whole story. I think you and I are on the same wavelength because I this morning was like, I messed up and I'm mad at myself for saying yes, go, because I've been working so hard. And then I feel bad because I just sacrificed another little guy. He was cute too. He was like a little ladybug or something. No. I know. Anyway.
Well, I think what you could do is either have your husband or go in there and don't look at it. Just like put it in a drawer. Let the Tamagotchi physically like run out of battery, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't know if you're supposed to do that, or maybe we just figure out how to turn it off. And maybe another day we'll pick him up. And I think
I'm just not going to touch it. Yeah. I think I'm just going to, I should take care of him and make sure he's not just dying there.
Well, what, isn't he
He's gone already, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he's far gone. I think it's been over 12 hours and I think it's like a 12-hour
It's been 12 hours. Yeah.
He's not going to be very happy with you if you go back now.
Wow.
Maybe next week we can like pick him up again, or we can set a day to like try it again. And I'll start the uni too.
Okay, because I think I just played through the Angel Festival. Like that's the one I was playing was the Angel Festival, and it was really fun, and I loved it. But I do think I want to try the Sanrio DLC next.
Yes.
And I really want to try downloading that DLC and playing on that DLC.
Okay.
I think what happens is that you lose all your money, you lose all your items, like you have to start fresh.
Oh man.
So I'm like resigning that. Okay, gonna have to start fresh.
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna see how that goes. Maybe you don't. I don't know. I don't know. But
I don't know either. I haven't played that one. I know when I first got this one in the mail because I bought it used off of eBay. When I put in the new battery, at first it said reload or like new game. And so I don't know if it's going to allow me to do that. If it gives me the option, sure, I'll do it. But I feel like a big weight has been taken off my shoulders. I feel refreshed. I feel really like typically before we record the podcast, I'm like, okay, I have to make sure this thing is fed, ready to go to bed, like floor's clean, vacuum's done, they've taken a bath. On top of a 2-year-old, I'm like, this is too much.
Right.
Like, I don't have time for you. And so I kind of feel some freedom. And it's only been like a month or two for me. So maybe I'm not cut out for Tamagotchi mamahood.
I think we both are. I think it's just pacing ourselves, you know? I think it's pacing ourselves.
I wish there was a way to like pause it and be like, okay, give me a break. I'm going to take a sabbatical right now and I'll be back in a couple months.
I need a week of PTO, please.
Right. But, oh well. Yeah. Tamagotchi burnout is real. That's what I'm going to say.
I'm very excited, and I am eager to get into the Sanrio DLC. I really do want to play it, but I'm going to give myself a day or two, I think.
Yeah, a day or two. I'm thinking like a week or two.
Who knows? I say that.
I know the Sanrio one looks really cute, so we'll see. I haven't even turned it on, so I don't know what I'm going to do when we get there. But aside from that, we also had a really exciting week this week because of the Palia update. How have you been liking it so far?
I like it.
Okay.
I'm not exuberant, ecstatic. I'm trying to think of another E word that's like super exciting, but I don't know. I was like going to try to do like a 3 thing there. I don't know. Anyway, I like it. I do. I think you know this about me, and I think this update is heavily geared towards decorators and people who like completing a plot. And that is just not me. It's not me. We've talked about this on the podcast before. I have a hard time not multitasking, but focusing on decorating when I'm trying to stream, because I love streaming, because I love being very engaged with the chat and the community members and the friends who are there talking to me. So I have a hard time. When I decorate, I really need to focus. And so it's hard for me to balance the two.
For sure.
So I love playing Palia on stream, but I love questing or mining or doing like hunting or whatever, because I can do those things mindlessly while I stay engaged with the community.
Yes.
So decorating's hard for me. I'm not a big decorator on stream, and we've said this before. So I don't have any plots. Done. None. And so this is for me, this feels the home tours are the central part of this update. And I like them, and I've been having fun with them so far, doing scavenger hunts and trying to go to different people's plots and find different items, of like a list of items that I need to try to track down. And so I've had fun doing that.
Yeah.
But I am not a decorator, so
I get it.
It's not my favorite update, but that's fine, because not every update can be my favorite update.
Right. I will say I agree. I'm not crazy about this one. It's fine. Yeah. I think the main thing I'm excited about or have been enjoying is the what is the greenhouse actually called?
Not a greenhouse.
Well, it's a greenhouse, but I think there's another word for a conservatory. The conservatory.
Mm-hmm.
So I was very excited about that, and immediately bought it when I logged in. And I'm a big decorator, so I love that. I will say I have not toured a single plot. I have not used that board once, and I think it's because I have been putting all my eggs in the basket of finishing my current plot, and I am destroying all of my other 2 or 3 plots that I've worked on, like taking my decor from there and taking items away from those plots, where it's like I don't even have one at this point that I could submit in there, so I really need to finish the one that I'm working on. But I really do enjoy that.
What I think a lot of people are doing is I submitted a plot. Okay. I submitted my cottage plot, which is my original plot, which is so sad. It's literally someone could sit down and do that plot in 20 minutes. Like it's not a great plot. It was just, it's sentimental value for me. Right. But I think you get tickets from submitting a plot.
Oh.
And then you also, based off of how many like reactions you get to said plot, get those nameplate customizations.
Yes. Okay.
So I submitted a plot and have so many sweet friends who have already voted and given it a little reaction, that I'm unlocking nameplates on a plot that's
Fun.
like just kind of half baked.
Okay.
So I think people, and based off of the conversations that I've been having in stream, it's who cares if it's not 100% done? Submit it. I think for you, because you do put so much work into them, like you don't want somebody to see it half baked. I get that.
Right. Right.
But if you have one that's like a different one that you could submit, like just submit one and submit next week you submit a new one. You have to submit a new one each week.
Oh, so the one I'm working on is, it could be done. Like I could say it's done, but in my head it's not. And I'm just really nervous that I'm about to hit the item and like flower limit. And so once I do, I'm like, there's nothing else I can do because I don't want to destroy anything on there. So I need to be very mindful of what I do with it for the rest of like the time that I'm building on it. So I don't think I want to submit that one yet, but I seriously have absolutely destroyed my other two. So like if I were to post the one I just worked on,
they can't be
terrible.
Any worse than what I submitted.
I mean, it's like I took flooring away. I took so many, it's just everything is very bare and empty, which is okay. So maybe I'll try it. I really don't understand the nameplate things yet. Like I don't understand the touring, how it works, the tickets. I haven't dove into that realm yet. I just bought the conservatory, built it immediately, and have been trying to figure out how to decorate it. And that was it. Other than that, though, I texted you about this. When I was scrolling through the notes when they listed those, the elephant glider had my jaw on the floor. The elephant glider was just like, why is this here? What is this thing? I have to have it. I have to have it.
I feel I really like all three of the new kind of like things that we got. We got the elephant glider. We got the Sailor Moon inspired pretty protector set. Yes. And the game set, I don't remember what it's called, but it's something with a board game type of outfit. And I like all of them. But tell me where Sailor Moon and elephants fit in.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not complaining because I bought the pretty protector outfit and I love it. Right. And the little animations and the fact that the wings are the glider. Mm-hmm. It's so cool. And I really like it. It was pricey. It was a pretty penny to pay for it. But I don't the outfits, I love them.
Yeah.
I just don't know where the like connection is to like where do elephants tie in? Like if it had been drakes. If it had been like drakes flying drakes, the little dragons, I'd get that.
Right.
Where
maybe it's an Easter egg or something for like
a
future maybe it's like part of the next carnival.
Magi Market. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
I have goosebumps. What if it's a hint at the next game during Magi Market, like how it was Choppa Chase, right?
I don't think they'll get rid of Choppa Chase. They brought that one back every time. But it wasn't
in the first one, I thought. I thought Choppa Chase wasn't in the first one for some reason.
No, I think it was.
Oh. I don't know if there's going to be a new mini game or what, but I have a feeling those elephants will be involved somehow.
I'm interested to see. For me, the like pretty protector and the elephants, I'm like, where do those
The pretty protector, it's almost like the Sailor Moon fan base, I feel like is huge, right? It's been around forever. In my life, at least. And so I feel like maybe that just tailored to a big audience and they thought people would like it. I don't know. Maybe that's also another Easter egg.
I don't know. It just seems like
a little random.
Yeah.
It's a little random.
Again, not complaining because I really like it, but it's a different vibe than than I feel like we've been getting. So
For sure. I do think though the furniture set that they released, like the summer furniture, I think it's really cute. I love the green striped furniture. Yeah. And I really, really like that it's available in the piles because I had totally given up on the piles. The loot piles were done for me.
I love that it's a part of the piles.
Mm-hmm.
So I just last week completed
Mm-hmm.
my signet ring quest, which was
Oh,
from the
nice.
Bahari Bay
Yep.
Flotsam piles.
Yep.
And so I was really excited because I was really trying to get the signet ring from the Bahari pile. And now that I completed that quest and got the little coffee machine that I wanted from the end of that quest,
Mm-hmm.
I now have something to look forward to in both of those piles. I
Yeah.
will say I have already gotten 3 of them. I already got
Nice.
the table,
Mm-hmm.
maybe
The lounge chair, right?
I think I got the lounge chair, the table, and then today I got the cooler.
Ooh.
So I already have 3 of them. So
Heck yeah.
I feel like I'll get them quickly, but I agree. I love that they
Yeah.
come in through the piles.
I know. Same.
Gives you a reason to open them.
Absolutely. I think overall, it might be, and again, love Palia. I'm grateful for everything that the team is doing. I think this is the update that is the least exciting to me, but I almost think they did it because they're probably going to do another update soon for Magi Market. And I think that's going to be its own thing. I don't think it's going to be a part of the August update. I have a feeling Magi Market's going to be its own event. You know,
don't think it'll come in the next
I
month's
don't
update?
think so. I can't imagine because it's like an in-game event. So I think it's going to have its own focus. And then maybe the next update is just around like bug fixes or some new outfits or maybe some fall stuff. But I think the market will be its own event personally. And I think it's probably coming soon because I'm seeing a lot of those like lanterns and little lights starting to be hung up more around Kilima. I might have just never noticed them and been completely like they just went right over my head, but
I think they'll just
know.
wait until the next update because
You
we've been
think?
getting updates each month, in my opinion. I
Yeah.
think they'll wait until the August update to put out the Magi Market and then probably not. I don't think I would guess that the next update isn't going to be a massive one. It'll be very event based. I think it'll have a lot of Magi Market in it. And then I think they'll probably, like you said, add bug fixes and do some other things.
Yeah.
But I feel like it'll come in one.
I
don't
see
know.
that. I don't
We'll
know
see.
either. I don't know
I'd
what to
like
expect.
if it was separate because then that means we get it sooner. But who knows?
Who knows? I've only been around I started playing in December. So the update that was December or what the Luna New Year, is that what it was? Or that was
Luna New
February
Year.
maybe.
Mm-hmm.
That was
That
my
was like
first
a
event.
January, February. Yeah.
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 I don't know, but
I started playing last August. I downloaded the game. I got into the closed beta. I got the key to get in. Was able to play when it was still all locked up. And I played for a few weeks and then took a break. Didn't play for September, October, November. And then I got back into it in December.
Yeah.
So the first Magi Market, I was not a part of. I didn't participate in. And there's so many items from that Magi Market that I love, and I'm super bummed I didn't get.
I know. You know what I remember actually from last summer, and correct me if I'm wrong or if this was a different game, but when either Palia came out or in August when people started talking about it, at least from what I could see, people were trying to snatch their username, right? They were like, oh, if you create your profile now, you get the username. And then it's even if you don't play it, you still own that name.
Yeah.
Is that Palia? Am I thinking of the right game?
Maybe.
I don't know, because I feel like I remember a bunch of streamers or a bunch of people in the community were like, I just want to go snag my username so it can match my Twitch name or match something.
It maybe was. Maybe.
And now I kick myself because I was like, I don't think I'll ever play that game. And so now I'm bummed because I think I would have gone just Mandi.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Can't have that now. That's taken.
See, I was in early enough that when I did create my account, I typed in Teddy and I could have been Teddy. I could have just been Teddy. But I don't wish I was. I think it's so much more. I have thought a lot about it, and I'm glad I'm Mellow Teddy. I think it's people know,
Yeah.
Teddy could be anybody. Mandi could be anybody. But Mandi Wiz, Mellow Teddy, I think it's I'm glad I have the mellow.
Okay, you mellowed me out there because I was about to say I really just wish I was Mandi. I even went to the point where I submitted a ticket to change my name to Mandi.
Did
And you're
you?
like, I'm sorry, that's already been taken. It's like, well, are they active? Like, can you see how many hours they have?
Yeah, I am glad. I'm glad. Like I said, I could have had Teddy, and I went with Mellow Teddy because it's
Beautiful.
just people know, you know.
You're true to you.
I'm
Teddy.
true to me.
True to you.
True to me. So outside, anything else paleo wise you want to talk about?
You know
I mean,
what? No.
I say
Not really.
I like it. I love that we are getting updates as often as we are. I love the amount of updates we get. It just makes me so happy. This one, I'm enjoying it. I have a new activity with my scavenger hunts to do on stream, and I'm really enjoying that, and I have fun doing that. I love being able to see other people's plots, but not my favorite update, but that's okay.
You know what? Can I be totally honest? Right now? I think I might be experiencing the beginning of burnout. I think I might be at the front line of that.
I get that.
I don't know how to fix that. I don't know.
You need to listen. This leads me into the next topic here. You need to play The Sims.
Okay.
You need to play The Sims.
Why? What's
First of all,
are they doing another update?
No, but The Sims base game is free.
That's okay. Free. Yes, you did tell me that.
You can download it. You love decorating. You have such a great eye for decorating. You love interior design. It's something that like brings you joy. Mm-hmm. You need to just get in there and build. There are so many people who play The Sims, and there are people who are builders, and there are people who do like playthrough. Like they actually play the game and like play the life of the sim, because like building is playing the game, because there's so many people who just build. But I really think you would love it. I think you would love it. Even if you decide not to like play and put a sim in the house and do like a whole life storyline, you would love building. So the game is free. I think you should download it. Okay. Give it a go. See how you feel. Let that be hey, I think I want to give Palia a break tonight because I don't want to burn out on it. Right. Let me play The Sims for an hour or two and try working on a house.
Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. I was debating that, or my mind keeps going to Stardew. I still haven't played the most recent update, but I'm like, that's kind of a commitment. I feel like Stardew, once you pick it up, it's really hard to like
set it down and get back into something else. 100%. I feel that.
And I'm like, I don't know if I'm ready for another big commitment because I don't want to lose my commitment to Palia.
I know. I think I'm the same way. So what I will say is I played The Sims this weekend.
Okay.
And I have been telling myself for a year, start playing Sims. You want to play The Sims. And it's not that I necessarily want to even like stream it. But I really like The Sims. It brought me so much joy when I was younger. The Sims 2, I remember playing The Sims busting out, I think, on PlayStation at my friends' houses, at sleepovers. And, like, that soundtrack is so nostalgic for me, like, the noises from that, because it, like, brings me so much joy. And then one of my friends had The Sims, the original Sims, but I think I was a little bit too young. The one that I really played first was The Sims 2, and that's like the one that I had, and it brought me so much joy, and I loved it. I just remember looking forward to summer because I could get up in the morning and go sit at the computer and play The Sims. It made me so happy. So I think I just want to get myself into it and get myself feeling comfortable with the controls, with like how to do things, and then it can be something that I can do on my own time, or if I want to stream it, fine. But I really think I really want to get into it. So with the new Love Struck pack that we talked about a couple of weeks ago, we talked about it when it was announced, and I was really excited for it. The little spicy pack.
Okay. Yes.
I bought it myself. I bought the pack. It was $40, and I was like, I want it. This is a pack like that I'm really excited about. The Horse Ranch and like For Rent, those are also great packs, but they didn't speak to me the way the spicy pack did.
Spicy did. Okay.
So I bought the pack myself, and I actually sat down this past weekend and said, I'm going to sit down and play The Sims. And I sat down for a couple of hours and I played, and I created a character. And I based her after me because, like, I have a hard time with character creation. So I just, like, based a character after me. Her name is Theodora. Ooh. And her last name is something Mellow. Something. Okay. I don't know. Okay. I just thought it was fun. Okay. So, anyway, created a character. I'm renovating one of the penthouses in the new city. I don't remember the name of the new city, but the new city that comes with the Lovestruck expansion pack, I got one of the penthouses and I'm renovating it, and I made it very cozy and like neutrals and browns and like warm, and I put bookshelves in there, and I redid the kitchen, and I started a playthrough, and I want to have her date people and go on dates and do fun things. So I started doing that, and I was having a lot of fun with it. And I went on a date, and the guy completely hated me. And then Mr. Teddy was downstairs like, hey, dinner's ready, because he was cooking dinner while I was playing The Sims. Yeah. And I went down there, and I was like, I just had a terrible date. He didn't like me at all. And I was like, I don't know what I did wrong. But I really enjoyed it. And then I had to go on my work trip the next day, so I didn't get to play anymore. But
but you liked it.
I liked it, and I think it was and then the Palia update came out, and I played today, and I had a great time. Mm-hmm. But I also want to pop back into The Sims, so I think that for both of us, it could be a great balance. You know, a great thing to go back and forth between, so that we don't get burned out.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like you and I are very similar, where we go through these waves with our hobbies, where it's like we go all out for them, and then we're really into them, and then we slowly burn ourselves out. Yes. And then we find another one, or like we say something well, you know what? No, I take that back. We always like burn ourselves out, but this situation particularly is different because I think Palia is something we are extremely committed to. Kind of like Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing was like a 4-year run.
I feel the way about Palia that I do Animal Crossing. Yeah. And I feel the only game I have loved as much as I love Palia is Animal Crossing. Yeah. And I loved Stardew, but I don't have the same love for Stardew that I did Animal Crossing.
Right. I agree. Love Animal Crossing, and I think it was so fun because it gives you that same freedom to either decorate an island or just have fun with friends, because you can invite people over, whereas Stardew, it is more solo playing, which is also fun. Yeah. But I really have loved the cooperative form of Animal Crossing and Palia. And I don't think I could go back to Animal Crossing right now, though, as my fix, because I would miss the interaction that you get when playing Palia. I think, you know, it's like a more adult interaction. So I feel like I'm in this like limbo period. So Sims could be fun.
Sims could be fun. I will say Sims does not have that same interactiveness.
That's the message in the back of my head that I'm like struggling with a little bit.
It doesn't have that same interactiveness, but it has the adult building. Like the building and the items, the like mechanics,
landscaping, right?
It is if you think Palia is an adult, like Animal Crossing or The Sims is like an elder, like it takes it to a new level. Palia is great, but the decorating in The Sims is the most detailed decorating you will get in a game in this sphere, in my opinion.
Fair.
Again, my opinion.
Okay.
But
well, I think it's good too. And I mean, like I said, I feel like I'm running into a wall with the flower limit and the decor limit in Palia right now. And so it's stressing me out. In the back of my mind, I'm like, I don't know how much I should or should not do, because I don't want to end up running into that wall. So that could be nice. Maybe I should try it.
I think you just download it. You have a PC now. You have the capabilities. I think you should do it.
Okay. So I should try that. I was like very close the other day. In the back of my mind, I'm having a harder time being like, let's go sit and play Palia. And I was like, you know what? No, go grab a book. Go grab a book and read.
Did you?
I grabbed my book and then I walked downstairs and then I put it on my desk and I turned my computer on. And the book's sitting on my shelf right next to me right now. It's almost there. I think I glimpsed at the first page.
It's a start.
I will say I did finish. I mean, this is terrible timing now, but I finally finished your Tamagotchi pouch. So like I have been sewing a little bit more. I'm
Well, by the
making
time
some
it
more
gets
time.
here, by the time it gets here,
Yeah.
maybe I'll be ready. Yeah.
Totally. So I'm in this limbo period right now where I need to like reignite my passion for
I get it.
either Palia or something. So I think jumping into a new book series will probably be good. I just like I need accountability, I think. I need someone to tell me to like not sit down here and play Palia and to pick up a book.
Let this podcast be that accountability. Let it be,
gosh.
hey, next week I want you 5 chapters in.
Okay, yes, teacher.
5 chapters in.
What if
5
they're long?
chapters? I know. I'm reading
What
the
about 5
Throne of
pages?
Glass. I'm reading the Throne of Glass series right now, and the chapters are relatively short, so I can breeze through 5 chapters.
Yeah.
So I don't know how long chapters are. Sometimes they could be crazy long.
Boy.
But
how is your tandem read going?
great. Let me tell you,
Really?
I am back in my reading groove. I'm back in, baby.
I'm proud of you.
I have I was reading a few days leading up, like I think it was like Friday, Saturday nights. I was reading. I read before I went to bed. I was like, I want to try to go to bed early. You know what? I think it's this Aura ring. I'm really trying to impress this thing and go to bed earlier. So I haven't been watching TikTok before I go to bed. I've been reading because I can sit in bed and then I put the book down and I'm like a little bit more tired than I am if I like stay up watching TikToks. I get addicted to the TikTok.
Yes.
And then I'm like, just, one more.
Right.
One more.
Right.
Where when I'm reading, I'm not going to say one more to a whole chapter because I know that's like a commitment.
Right. Yes.
So anyway, I've been reading before bed and I've been making myself a nice hot cup of tea, like a nice bedtime tea, and going and sitting in my bed with my books. And so Friday and Saturday night, I read in bed before I went to sleep.
Okay.
And then I took my Kindle with me on my trip and I was doing the tandem read on my Kindle. So I read on my book. I read on both flights.
Okay.
And I then got home last night.
Yep.
I read it in the morning on my flight. Tuesday morning, I read it on the flight, got home, streamed, had dinner, got in bed, read my books.
Wow.
Went to bed. Yeah.
That's impressive. Did you enjoy the experience of just using the Kindle? Because I know you didn't take your book with you, right? Or did you end up bringing it?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Someone in Stream shared with me a file where it's all together. And like the chapters go like somebody has created a file where the chapters go the way they need to go.
Genius.
And so I downloaded that on my Kindle.
Absolutely, as you should. That makes life a little bit easier. So it was easy. It was like
I would like to say I have purchased this series twice. So I have it on Kindle. I have it hardcover. I've purchased it twice. So I've got all the copies.
We can download this and can join them together.
So
you've done your due diligence.
Yeah. So I was liking it. I'm liking it. But then I get home last night and I was sitting in bed and I'm like, I'd rather read them paperback instead of Kindle.
Totally.
Because I like the experience of holding a book. I like both. I love reading on my Kindle too, but I was like, you know what? I read on my Kindle while I was traveling. I want to read a book. So I grabbed my book and was reading it hard copy.
I don't blame you. I think there's something really satisfying of like turning a page and being like, 1 down, 2 down. Here's another one. Do you have one of those? I see TikToks of people with Kindles where it's like a stand on their bed and they can just like be really cozy. They have a remote to turn the pages.
Yeah.
Do you have that?
So one of our stream friends, Gardenista Gamer, she sent me, she has the little remote.
The clicker?
The little clicker, and she doesn't use it. And so she mailed it to me and said, you put this to use because I don't use it.
Yeah.
And I haven't put it to use because I don't have the stand.
Oh.
I don't have a stand. If I did have a stand, I might put it to use. So I might have to I doubt they're expensive. I bet I could find one on Amazon for pretty inexpensive.
You should try it.
I should try to track it down. Yeah.
You should. I feel like I'd fall asleep though. They're like under
that's what I'm saying. I would read all the time. I would read until 4 a.m. That would be dangerous.
Wait. I think we're totally on different wavelengths here, because I think if my head's on a pillow and
You
I'm
would fall
like cozy
asleep?
in bed, I'm like not reading a single page. I am out.
I don't know. It depends on the book. It depends on the book, because this series that I'm loving, Throne of Glass. It's
Okay,
so
and you are
good.
liking it, even they're not spicy, right?
They no I'm they are. They're not, but they are. Like, there is spice, but it's certainly a lower spice level than ACOTAR.
Okay.
I like the series better than ACOTAR. And I am a spicy. I love spice. Like, the spicier the better. But
I got chills when you said that.
I like Throne of Glass better than ACOTAR. And I love ACOTAR. Love the series. But Throne of Glass, and granted, I'm doing the tandem read, and then I have the final book. I don't know. I'm just loving
Can
it.
I ask, like, without spoilers or anything?
I love the female main
Okay.
character. She is imperfect, but she's so much more like, she's not relatable because she's an assassin and she's like so cool. Yeah. Not at all relatable to me. Oh. I could never do the things she's doing.
Teddy the assassin.
But she's imperfect and she makes mistakes, and I think the characters, I don't know. I'm less annoyed with the characters in Throne of Glass than I am in ACOTAR. And I love ACOTAR. Okay. So it's a great series.
Oh my gosh, but my only concern is Cassian's not in it. How am I going to like it if he's not there?
You will like some of the characters. Believe me.
Okay. You know what? I have to touch on Palia for 1 second, because I had this thought. Mm-hmm. How amazing. Like, they're doing all these like outfits for people of like the Sailor Moon and whatnot. I want them to do, like, you know how they call them the Bat Boys? Like, I wish.
Oh, yeah.
I so wish that we could see little Reese and Cassian and Azriel's running around. Could you imagine just like a Cassian floating across a mountain?
Yeah, like an ACOTAR, but not ACOTAR inspired.
Yeah. The Bat Boys, because that's not like, they could call it maybe Bat Boy, but I would simply follow them everywhere. I'd be like, hey,
can I hang out with you?
I'm honestly shocked they haven't done that yet.
That'd be a good one.
But maybe. So that was my one random thought. But okay, so do we think that I have Throne of Glass on my shelf?
Do you?
I do have it. It's sitting on my bookshelf too. Mm-hmm. And I also have this Housemaid book. Mm-hmm. Should I go into Housemaid, or should I do Throne of Glass? Is it too big of a commitment, do you think?
Throne of Glass is a large commitment. It's a lot, but like, why not? What's holding you back?
A 2-year-old, a Tamagotchi.
No, I know, but there's no, like, you've gotten into reading since
I know
you've had your daughter. Like, you weren't a reader before that. So like, and you read through the whole ACOTAR series. Like,
but not since Palia. Let's be serious.
But it's finding balance, and maybe that's what helps you pull out of your burnout. Maybe it's maybe it's not The Sims. Maybe it's reading. Who knows?
Yeah, could be.
I really like Throne of Glass, and I think you will too. You more than me enjoy a good young adult book.
I do.
And I don't know that I don't know if these are considered young adult, because there's definitely spice and there's definitely
I think
stuff happening.
I think when I say like young adult, I like the like I don't want to say drama, but like it's very high school, college-y drama that reminds me of like the good old days for myself. Like periods of time where it's like these two people like each other, they're not admitting it or whatever. There's this like tension between them, or I don't know. Like they both know that they like each other, but they're not going to say anything. And I really enjoy like those sweet little fun romances.
Okay, you need to read Throne of Glass.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna
because I'm in like Tower of Dawn right now.
Okay,
and there's like that situation, and I'm like, I know it's gonna happen, but it's just taking them forever, and I just need them to admit it to each other because they're perfect, and I'm just like, please.
Your eyes are like welling up,
tearing
right now.
Up because I love them.
Your eyes are tearing up right now. I wish everyone could see this. She was so passionate about that. Okay.
They need to get together.
Okay, so
Anyway.
maybe I do that.
It's great. It's a great series. You'll like it.
Okay, so maybe I'll look. Hopefully next week I'll have 5 chapters or 5 pages read. One or the other.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. But it'll be good.
There we are.
Those are my book updates.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my book
I got
updates.
none, so
Rips.
that's it. I will say, I saw a post today, and I couldn't text you because you were streaming, but did you happen to see Blake Lively's announcement today?
No.
She is releasing, I know, obsessed. If someone had to ask me who my favorite celebrity is, like actor or actress, I don't know many. Like I'm not very good at that. Blake Lively through and through would probably be one of mine.
I'm gonna say like celebrity, maybe not my favorite, but actress, top. Okay. You're gonna say you like Blake Lively more than Taylor Swift?
Well, they're besties, so like it's basically saying you like them both.
It is, but
I like them both. Whatever. I was reading her post today, and she is coming out with a hair care line, and if anyone has ever inspired, like, hair, like, goals for me, it's Blake Lively. Yeah. From, like, Gossip Girl, anything. Absolutely. She has been someone who I've always wanted hair like hers. And her post was basically saying, like, she loves her hair. It's something that she's had her whole life. You know, she's very lucky. She has beautiful hair. And so she made a product that's going to be released solely through Target. And I think it's coming out... beginning
Target. Interesting.
Yes. So I think it's called Blake Brown Beauty. Exclusively sold at Target, and I think it's coming out August 5th. I don't know what the products are going to include, but it sounds like it's all like vegan, cruelty-free, etc. Because she said she's found products that she's loved throughout her career, but they're all really expensive, and she wants something that's like attainable, affordable, but still great quality. And so I'm really, really excited to try that because I want her hair. So I'm very excited. Mm-hmm.
I love her. Is Brown her maiden name?
I could not figure that out. I tried so hard to figure it out.
She's married to Ryan Reynolds, and she's not Blake Reynolds.
No, I think she's Blake Lively. I don't know what Brown is. I don't know. Blake
maybe it's
Brown
like her
Beauty.
mom's maiden name or something. I don't know.
Could be.
Because maybe I don't know her middle name, but
I don't either. But Blake Brown Beauty, August 4th or 5th, I think.
That's exciting.
Target.
So my mom is a hairdresser.
Mm-hmm.
And I have always been very lucky that my mom has done my hair. She's always cut my hair, done highlights. My mom has always done my hair.
Mm-hmm.
And because my mom is a hairdresser, a cosmetologist, she has access to like salon hair care.
Yes.
And so like wonderful shampoo, like the most expensive shampoos on the market, but like at half price, like at cost. So I've been really lucky growing up that I've always been able to get, and still to this day can get the like nice expensive shampoos for relatively inexpensive because my mom is a cosmetologist.
Right.
So I, especially with my hair, don't try new things. I stick to what I know, and I stick to what my mom has always told me to use. Mm-hmm. And so I've never been one to, like, if I need shampoo, I order it from the website my mom tells me to order it from.
Right.
And like, I've always just like ordered what my mom tells me to do. And she's never led me astray before. But that's not, and I don't know, like, we'll see. I don't know that I'll dive in straight away with like a shampoo and conditioner, but if she has like a serum or something like that, I might try it.
Absolutely. I know. I'm excited to see. I
might wait for some reviews before I dive into something larger.
I'll be our guinea pig. Because I'm here for it. I'll try it. I could use some new like products to put in my hair, so I'm excited about that.
Good. You'll have to keep me updated.
For sure. The only other thing that I saw that happen this weekend that has me so excited. Have you ever watched the show Dexter?
No.
Okay. I am not one for like, to me, that's a scary show. Like serial killer,
Yeah, you say that, and I feel like you have brought Dexter up to me in the past, like in the past couple years,
Yes.
whenever you
Yes.
watched it.
Yes.
This surprises me a lot. I am, between you and I am the
Mm-hmm.
true crime girl.
Yes.
I love Criminal Minds and
Yes.
CSI, and I'm the
Mm-hmm.
one that grew up like loving that stuff. And like in
Mm-hmm.
college, I would watch Criminal Minds. Even now, I love true crime podcasts. Like
Mm-hmm.
I can fall asleep to a true crime podcast is what I listen to when I'm on long drives. And so Dexter for me, I don't know why, was never something that I really got into. But
Uh-huh.
when you told me within the past year or two that it
Yes.
was a show that you watched and really
Uh-huh.
liked it surprised me.
For sure. I think the problem with like Law and Order SVU,
Yeah.
Criminal Minds, it made me scared of everything happening around me. Like I would be just so like anxious. I'd be walking around the grocery
Understandably.
store like, oh
Totally
my gosh, what's
understandably.
about to happen?
Yeah.
Dexter, it's almost like too extreme. Like I don't know how someone could get away with this. I don't know. I'm not even gonna go there.
We're like Law and
But
Order, like the stories, like I feel like they're typically
it could
based off of
yes,
a true story
yes.
or whatever.
They're more
And
believable.
Yeah.
Like could actually happen. Dexter is like, no, this is like a TV show. It's like Pretty Little Liars or something. It's not
Okay.
at all, but like it's the same mindset.
More drama.
So, anyways, Dexter was one of my favorite shows. It's so good. I don't know why. I loved it. The ending of it, it was done. And I don't know when Dexter came out. Again, I watched it for the first time last year or 2 years ago. It was done. And San Diego Comic-Con happened this past weekend, and the creators or the producers of Dexter had a panel, and it sounds like the main character, Dexter, surprised everyone and came out and told everyone that was a part of the panel that there is a new like Dexter revival coming next year. And so it's a new, I don't know if he never actually left the show. I don't know what's going to happen, but there's a new series coming. And there's also another series that's coming this year that's like the childhood or like the adolescent years of Dexter, when Dexter became Dexter. And it's narrated by, I keep saying the name Dexter, but it's narrated by him.
Okay.
And I'm just like freaking out because I think both are going to be so good.
That's good. Do you know, is it going to be like they're just continuing the original show, or are they going, is it going to be a spin-off of like the prequel show?
Yeah.
Sounds like it's going to be a spin-off. Like it's not going to be the same actor who plays.
Correct. He
Obviously,
narrates it,
the
but
young
it's not
version
him.
of Dexter. But
Correct.
I wonder the reboot, like, is it going to be like the Gossip Girl where they have different characters, but it's like kind of the same show, or do we not know?
From what I heard, it is continued. Like it is continued, and I'm not going to give any spoilers to how it ended, but like it's just going to be very interesting. I watched one video about this, so I could have missed like a ton of stuff. I watched one video and freaked out and called my husband, and I was like, Dexter's coming back to TV. So that was it. Like end of story, it's coming back to me. That was enough to like seal my deal. So I think it's a continuation from what I read, and I'm
for your sake, I really
so
hope it is.
excited.
I feel like
I do
because
too.
I was disappointed with the Gossip Girl when they brought Gossip Girl back with the new cast, and it's already canceled. It obviously didn't do well. I think it was on HBO. I didn't,
Yes,
or
it was.
on Max, HBO Max at the time, now Max, whatever. I don't think it did well, and I didn't particularly enjoy it. If they had brought Gossip Girl back and continued with the original cast, oh my gosh.
Done.
There is no TV show I want more.
Right.
Other than maybe like Hannah Montana brought back. But but for your sake, I do hope it's
I think
a continuation of the show with the original cast. And who knows, maybe for my sake too, because it's not something I've ever watched. And I don't think there's nothing saying that I won't get
really
into
good.
it, because
You
shows
I
like
think
The
you should watch
Office
it.
didn't like them when they were on TV. Just started watching them within the past couple of years and like love it. Same with like Parks and Rec and The Office. So a lot of those like I caught on real late.
I think you would like it. But I'm just excited because I feel like the next couple of months for me, I have a lot of really good TV coming, and it's like all my favorite shows are coming back for season. So Emily in Paris season, or the next season, but part 1 comes out in like 2 weeks. And then part 2 of Emily in Paris season 4 comes out mid-September. And then in October, the new season of You, which I think the final season, so You on Netflix, that's going to be over, but that show is amazing. It's similar to Dexter. If you like You, you're probably going to like Dexter. It's like, it's a TV show. How can people do this? But they're very similar vibes, I guess I would say. And then the Dexter stuff happens. So I feel like I'm set up for a very good couple of months of television binge watching.
Good.
I'm thrilled.
And leading into like autumn and cozy season, that's perfect to have like some good, exciting TV lined up. I love it.
Perfect.
And you have a wonderful book series to start in Throne of Glass that'll keep you occupied through autumn and winter, and you're going to be all cozy.
Look at this. Everything, it's almost like the stars are aligning. It is. Know?
It
Little
is.
Palia burnout, don't you worry. We've got some TV
We
coming.
got this. We've got other cozy things to fill the space. But I think what really is helping me from getting burnt out on Palia is the fact that the Singularity 6 team is so dedicated to putting out these updates. And anytime a new update comes out, I get so excited and I'm like, oh, ready.
Yeah, like what's
and it,
new?
Like it reinvigorates. So
for sure. I think the market and fall stuff will be really exciting.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
For sure.
Okay. I think we should probably wrap it up. It was so great catching up with you. I'm excited to talk again next week. I know.
Yeah, I will. I'll keep you posted on how which book I choose, if it makes it off the shelf. And if I
all
open
5
it.
chapters you get through.
Okay, so I have my homework. I promise I'll have it done next week. And if I don't, you can slap me on the wrist or something. So
sounds good. Sounds good.
Well.
Okay, friends, if you are not following us on socials, please go follow the Tea with Honey podcast on Instagram and on TikTok. We post clips over there and we post some fun pics and stuff. So make sure you follow us on socials. We will be back next week, same time, same place, whether you're listening on Apple Music or Apple Podcasts or Spotify, same time, same place. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to this episode, and we will see you next week.
Bye, friends.